Yo, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video. Want to take you guys through a brand new free Steam title that was unveiled during the Skulls Festival for Warhammer. We'll talk about that. Another free title that isn't beta right now, but it is playable. Getting a mixed reception, but we'll talk about that. And we'll go through some historic low Steam game deals that are live right now. Didn't have a ton of them where, we wanted to do an all-together historic low video, but there are definitely some notable titles that I want to give mention to and highlight, so we'll get to those in a little bit. But right off the bat, man, this Skulls Festival of video games went down, and there were so many reveals, unveilings, and a lot of games. One that went a little bit under the radar is Warhammer 40k Boltgun Words of Vengeance. Yes, this is a free typing game that is available. Type like your life depends on it. Warhammer 40k Boltgun Words of Vengeance. Smite the enemies of the Emperor with every keystroke spelling their demise, but every typo could mean the difference between life and death. Words of Vengeance is a creative twist on epic boomer shooter Warhammer 40k Boltgun. Instead of mowing down your enemies with elite FPS skills, kill the relentless hordes of enemies that descend upon you by typing out words. Set in the world of Boltgun, play as Malamkato on his mission to cleanse Forge World Grail of cultists, traitors, and chaos demons that threaten to overrun it. A creative reimagining of Warhammer 40k Boltgun as a first-person typing game. Randomize words and phrases from Warhammer 40k lore to make every playthrough unique. The faster you type, the quicker you kill. Difficult to master with 4 difficulties for every level. So again, this is totally free to play. You can go check it out right now, and you can have a good time with that. So have a gander at that again. They've been doing a lot of work with Warhammer, and obviously there's a significant audience for these titles because, they're making so many of these games. This one, totally free, 969 reviews, 87% positive, so have a look at that. And then also, as far as free games go, Splitgate 2, the beta is live right now. It's open beta, accessible to everybody. It's the only free-to-play shooter with portals, delivering next-level gunplay, fluid movement, and a variety of game modes in an evolving experience. Welcome to the future of sport. Fluid movement, outsmart and outmaneuver with the power of portals. Chain your portals, dodge danger, and pull off plays impossible in any other game using momentum-based movement and teleportation tactics. Next level gunplay. Every shot counts, from pinpoint headshots to chaotic close-range brawls. Splitgate 2 delivers satisfying skill-based gunplay built for highlight moments. Peak variety, new maps, new modes, weapons and challenges drop regularly. Whether you're chasing wins or just jumping in with friends, there's always something fresh to play. That is available totally free as well right now, available on Steam. I know that there's been some connectivity issues and things of that nature. Right now, the game does have a mixed reception on Steam. 2,900 reviews, 56% positive, and 6,800 concurrent players. I remember at the height of the connectivity issues, I looked at the community hub, and there was like 1,000 people playing. So at least they've jumped up from that. Currently 6,000 people. We'll see where the game settles at. I mean, again, as we've covered it ad nauseum, and this is a hard game to crack as far as becoming a successful free-to-play live service game. We'll see how Splitgate 2 ultimately settles at. Alright, moving on from that, do want to highlight some historic low price game deals. Right off the bat, we've got the Metroidvania Laika Age Through Blood. I've given this game a mention a few times, but this is an absolutely gorgeous game. 55% off for $8.99, so at a heftier price point, I could totally see this game end up in a humble bundle or something like that, and I could even see it being like a tertiary game in a humble bundle. So if you do want to wait out for that, be my guest. But yeah, the game is gorgeous. It's an action-adventure Metroidvania set in a post-apocalyptic Western world. Play as Laika, a coyote mother and fierce warrior, and carve your motorbike through a land ravaged by betrayal and loss as you uncover dark secrets in the pursuit of vengeance against oppression. 4,300 reviews, very positive reception, 92% positive, and again, 55% off for $8.99. 83 on Metacritic as well, so a good reception from the critics, but yeah, historic low price on that. Next up, we have Tainted Grail Conquest. Now, Tainted Grail in the news cycle a little bit, as this new Tainted Grail game is gaining a lot of traction. The Fall of Avalon. It was in early access for a while, just came out of early access. It's $45, so pretty decent price point. 22,000 concurrent players on that game, which is pretty good for a game of that scale and, smaller game release for sure. Conquest came out back in 2021, a unique, infinitely replayable, story-driven hybrid between a deck-building roguelike and an RPG game. Explore the ever-changing maps, fight with deadly enemies, and learn what happens to the cursed island of Avalon. 80% off for $3.99 on this, so you can check that out if you want a card game deck builder. Sniper Elite 5 is 80% off for $9.99. The award-winning series returns as Carl Fairburn fights to uncover Project Kraken in 1944 France. The genre-defying authentic sniping with enhanced kill cam has never looked or felt better as you fight across immersive maps to stop the Nazi war machine in its tracks. So a very positive reception, 17,000 reviews, 83% positive, and it's 80% off for $9.99, so you can have a look at that as well. You've got Warhammer 40k Boltgun, so yes, as a part of the Skulls Festival, a lot of games are seeing its historic low prices, and Boltgun is the boomer shooter that the typing game is obviously, I guess, inspired by, whatever you want to call it. Load up your Boltgun and unleash the awesome Space Marine arsenal to blast your way through an explosion of sprites, pixels, and blood in a perfect blend of Warhammer 40k front-end gameplay and the stylish visuals of 90s retro shooters. This game was received really well, a 75 on Metacritic, which is decent, but I remember the fan reception to this game was incredibly strong. 13,000 reviews, 91% positive, and you know, the boomer shooters, I know that a lot of people don't want to spend like full price on them. So the initial $22 price tag may have been a little bit high, but now 50% off for a $10.99, something to look at there. Obviously going to be deck verified, and a game that I think would be quite good to take on the deck. You've got Warhammer 40k Rogue Trader, made in a close partnership with Games Workshop. Rogue Trader is a story-rich classic RPG from Owlcat Games, developers of the critically acclaimed Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. This game was pretty well received as well. 130 hours space epic, noted by IGN, and a very positive reception with 21,000 reviews, 84% positive, and $24.99. I believe Owlcat Games is working on another title that's going to be similar to this, so we'll see how that turns out. But yeah, Rogue Trader available at a historic low price. And then Battlesector, also 70% off for $11.99, a fast-paced turn-based strategy game set in the grimdark universe of the 41st millennium. Pick your force, develop your army, and field mighty heroes and fight for victory using superior strategy, awesome abilities, and devastating weaponry. That is 70% off for $11.99, so a lot of Warhammer games at their historic low prices, so go check all of those out. But that is going to do it for me. Again, Warhammer 40k Boltgun Words of Vengeance, free-to-play title there. You know, kind of a quirky, off-the-wall game. At least, you know, in the sense that typing games, I feel like, they were notable for a while back in the day, but I feel like you don't see a ton of them these days. But taking Boltgun, doing a typing game, making it free for everybody, hey, that's pretty cool, all things considered. Splitgate 2, seeing a mixed reception right now, but that is available totally free as well. You can have a look at that and play that for free, as that's in its open beta. And then a lot of historic low game deals. Laika Age Through Blood is a game that I definitely would like to see more shine given to it. I think just from an aesthetic standpoint, it's gorgeous, and I know a lot of people are into Metroidvanias. It's just, man, you could do a high-quality Metroidvania or a Motorvania in the case of Laika, and it's still hard to gain traction because the market is just so saturated with great titles. It's not just that, you know, there's a lot of games. There's a lot of high-quality games. Well, the Guacameles of the world and the Laikas don't get a ton of traction, but want to give a mention to that and some other deals with Tainted, Grail, Conquest, Sniper Elite 5, and the Warhammer titles as well. That's going to do it for me. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. As always, guys, thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush here again. Hope you enjoyed the video. As you guys might know, YouTube's notification system is sometimes a little bit wonky, even if you're subscribed to the channel. Maybe you're not abundantly aware that I uploaded a video. To remedy that situation, make sure you hit the bell notification button. This way, whenever I upload a new video, and I try to upload as consistently as possible, you will be notified directly of the upload, and you can watch it as soon as it goes live. I would really appreciate if you guys hit that button so you can stay up to date with all of the content I'm posting. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.